Okay.
My name's Kathy.
Arnold.
Hi, Arnold. Nice to meet you.
Same here.
I'm just a volunteer here today.
Okay.
Today is June 6th, the 75th anniversary of D-Day.
Yes.
We're here at League Park in Cleveland, and I'm talking with Arnold about his military experiences.
Yes.
And, sir, can you tell me, what is your date of birth?
Date of birth was June 8th, 1928.
And where do you live?
I live in Cleveland, Ohio.
Okay. Is that where you're from originally?
Yes. 85 years.
85 years. And then what branch of service were you in?
Army.
In the Army. And were you drafted or did
No,
you
I enlisted.
You enlisted. Now, in what year did you enlist?
1946.
1946. And why did you select the Army?
I really don't know. I don't know. I didn't care for the Navy because I don't like water.
Okay.
And Marines, I think, was too tough for me. I didn't like flying. I guess it was a process of elimination.
Okay. And what did you do in the Army?
I was an infantry soldier.
Okay. And where was it that you served?
I served in Japan for 1 year as part of the occupation.
Okay. So that was then after the war had ended?
After the fighting had stopped.
And what did you do there during your year?
We trained, we did guard duties, made sure that the Japanese weren't doing anything they shouldn't be doing, and we just kept their military down so they wouldn't have any military. We sort of made them humble.
Okay. And how was that experience for you?
At the time, I enjoyed it. But as I look back at it, I'm not too sure if I would enjoy it now.
Oh, really?
I think the Japanese were just misled into war. And they suffered for it. I was going to grab that one. Most memorable part of the trip of the occupation was I went to Hiroshima twice, saw the devastation there. Terrible. I went to Nagasaki once, saw the devastation there. Horrible. But one of the nicest pleasant things was I'm Jewish, and for the Passover holiday, they arranged a Seder for all the Jewish soldiers in that command, and it was held in the city of Kyoto, which used to be the capital of Japan. And Kyoto was declared an open city. It wasn't bombed. It was just like Rome. There was no bombs. And there was no war there. And it was beautiful. We saw a lot of tombs and ancient Japanese things. One of the most interesting parts was where they claimed that they ran out of burial for people that died, and they buried them standing up.
Oh, that's interesting.
Yes, it was. Straight down, standing up.
Japan's a small place.
Yes, it is. There's a lot of interesting things. I visited Tokyo. I visited Yokohama. I visited Kyoto for the Seder, which was beautiful. And the goal time was for them to get us to re-enlist so that we could stay over beyond our enlistment. And I didn't re-enlist, so I was sent home.
Okay.
And it was a 30-day trip on a ship,
Oh my God.
on a Army transport that was built during World War I. Nothing could be worse.
Oh wow. Yeah.
But I remember it. I was 18, 19 years old. And I just recently, I won't say how long, within the last 3 years or so, I became aware of the veterans' benefits. I never realized how much benefits the veterans had.
Really?
And I've been taking advantage of it,
Good.
using them. And when I look back at it,
Let's get the rest of those wheelchairs. I was counting how many.
that was one of the smartest things I did was join the Army,
Right.
because I got in before the war was over. Truman didn't sign the treaty to be effective December 31st, 1946.
Oh.
And I went in October, so I was covered. And I am considered a World War II veteran. I feel good about it now. I did it for a while. I feel good about it now.
Good.
Most of the people that I hung around with when I was younger were drafted for the Korean War.
Oh, yes.
And I had served my time.
So you weren't eligible to be drafted then? You were done. Well, that's good. And what was your rank in the Army?
Private first class.
Private first class. Okay. And so you didn't see any combat then?
No.
It was already over.
I was what they used to call back then, those days, was heavy weapons. We carried an 81 millimeter mortar. It came in 3 pieces. 3 of us were assigned to carry it.
Oh my.
And, it was part of the job.
Yeah. So when you left the service, did you return home to Cleveland? And what did you do once you got home?
Well, I went back to school. And I intended to go to college. I did go to college, and then I took a job with the government, and I became addicted to government work.
Oh.
So I stayed on as a civilian, and I put in 38 years.
And what did you do for the government?
I worked for the Department of Defense.
Okay. Here in Cleveland.
Almost always in Cleveland. Most of it was in Cleveland. I spent some time with NASA, 4 years, and I worked for the Air Force as a civilian, and I worked for the Navy as a civilian.
Okay.
So I spread the wealth.
Yes. Good. Well, I should say we're here with your daughter,
Yes, my daughter.
Rose,
Yes, she's the
and
oldest of
your grandson.
my grandson.
What's
Aaron.
your Aaron?
Yes.
Okay. And will you be going to the ball game later?
Yeah.
Yes. Great. Well, Arnold, thank you very much. Thank you very much. I
And
really
what was your name
appreciate
again?
Kathy.
Kathy.
My name is Kathy.
Okay.
So hopefully we'll see you later on this evening.
Okay.
All
Thank
right.
you.
Great.
We're gonna give you a little blue sticker that just tells us that we've already interviewed you, if that's okay.